Hey everyone, my name is Leanne and I'm a dance coach based outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today I'm going to be reacting to a group that was requested in my comments. I apologize that I don't know who they are. I've been living under a rock. I have 2 children. But anyway, I am learning. I was asked to check out a group called ENHYPEN, and she wanted me to watch their Fatal Trouble dance practice and maybe offer some tips because she's trying to learn the choreography. So I will see what I can do. I can't make any promises that I'll be able to necessarily help with it because I don't know what style it is, but I will do my best. If I don't completely fail at this, let me know if there's anything else that you guys want me to watch and maybe provide feedback if you yourself are trying to learn at home. We'll just see how it goes. You know, if it's jazz technique, ballet technique, things like that, I can absolutely offer some tips for improving your skills. But when it comes to things like hip hop, it's really just about practicing. Working on muscle memory of learning choreography is very hard if you are not a dancer. It's not something that you're trained to do. It's the same as actors who do improv. That is a muscle that they need to practice to get comfortable doing improv all the time. I couldn't do that, but I can still remember a dance from whenever I was 10. Like with any kind of skill you're trying to learn, whether it's an instrument, sport, anything, it takes practice. It takes breaking things down into small steps and just having fun with it. I think that's a big component when you're trying to learn dance. If you're uncomfortable and worrying about people judging what you're doing, then you're not going to have fun doing it and you're not going to be as successful as if you just kind of let go of being judged. Dance is supposed to be freeing. It's supposed to make you feel good. It's not supposed to be something that you should feel embarrassed about. I think that anyone can dance and should dance because it is just pure joy. And part of my mission and hope in creating this channel was to shine more of a spotlight on dancing. You know, a lot of reactors obviously talk about the singers and they react to their voices, but I like to shine a little bit more of a light on the people that maybe are in the background or the artists that are also incredible dancers and comment on that because I think that dance is very underrated in music. If we didn't have dancers in music videos and live performances, you'd be taking away such a big element of what makes things memorable, makes things exciting. And it's easy to kind of overlook how much work and how much talent is going on behind the singers. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That was really cool. I'm a sucker for a ripple, especially like a slow one like this. Yeah, just so far as advice, be loose. What they're doing is letting the music move their body. So something I do with my dancers occasionally is I will tell them to close their eyes, spread out, and I will put on a type of music, any music. And I literally just ask them to feel the music. So they don't have to do a bunch of movements. They just have to close, feel the music. What is your body naturally doing? What rhythms in the music are you picking up? Are you picking up more of a fast beat? Are you going with the more slow halftime beat? It's all about letting the music kind of go into your body and your body becoming like its own instrument, if that makes sense. And I'm seeing that a lot in this, that they are really sinking into the music and letting their body become like an instrument. Okay, so if you're trying to count this, don't count it like a normal 8 count. Right now it's going 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. So each move they're doing, try to count it that way. Don't count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because that's not what the music's doing. The music has these intricacies to it that you have to adjust how you're counting, and that should help you learn it a little bit better whenever you can place a move to each of those 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. And it's all about going between you know, kind of the softer and harder hitting things. Take your time, don't rush. Because all of those like smooth moments in between are really what makes this. And if you notice, each of them is not doing the same thing. They're each taking this and making it their own. I really love this, by the way. It's kind of, it has definitely contemporary elements mixed in with hip hop. It's clear that they have a ton of dance training to me. Yeah, he is just so smooth moving through his movements. And you can definitely see there's different skill levels here. Like there's some that obviously are more comfortable dancing, but they're all making it their own and they're all killing it. And when you're learning any dance, it's important to break it down in little pieces, like as little as you can. Like even if you can only do 4 counts to start, do that same 4 counts over and over again until you feel comfortable enough to do it, and then move on to the next thing. Don't worry about trying to force yourself to learn a big chunk and then getting frustrated and kind of quitting and giving up on it. You have to break it down to your level and go from there. I hope that was a little bit helpful. Like I said, as far as actual technique and learning how to move the way they do, you really do need dance training. So if you haven't taken a class before, I 100% recommend doing that if you can afford it. And if you can't, there are also lots of online tutorials and classes you can take that are free. They're not obviously as maybe helpful as learning one-on-one with a teacher who can give you constructive criticism or tips for improving your dancing, but it's a start if that's all that you can do. If you like this format and you want me to try to do this going forward for other things, please let me know. Maybe I'll start with like a reaction and then go into tips for how to learn this dance type of thing. If that's something you want to see from me, please let me know, and make sure you subscribe to see more from me. Keep dancing.